Testing one, two, testing one, two. All right. Hello, live chatters. This is Douglas Bloch. It is Sunday. It is the 25th of November. It is October. It is 9 days from Election Day. Guess what? My office is completely torn apart, and my regular mic, my regular like lavalier mic, is misplaced. So anyway, I'm using the mic on my laptop. It's not as good, so the sound might not be so great, but this is all I can do right now because essentially my really good mic has been misplaced. My office has been turned upside down. The painter was late, and we're still not done painting. So, well, everyone is anxious about the next president. Yes, well, it depends who it is. I'm glad you can hear me. Hi, everybody, and it's nice to be here. I have some, I don't know, difficult news I want to share with you in just a minute about my cat Bruce. He has not eaten or drunk anything in the last 2 days. He vomited on Friday night, and that's the last he ate anything. So he's at the hospital right now. So let's say the prayers for Bruce Bloch. He's a lovely cat. Oh, the clocks went back an hour in the UK this morning. We don't do it till next week. So what time is it in the UK right now? Is it 7? All right, let me show you a picture of Bruce if I can. Let's go to camera. Let's go over here. Let's go to all photos. Let's go to albums. Let's go to Bruce the cat. And let's go to Bruce the cat's iconic picture right here. Here he is, Bruce Bloch, a Persian cat, in the Lower Host Vet Hospital. They're hydrating him. They give him some anti-nausea medicine. They wanted to diagnose him and give him ultrasound, which is a lot of money, and maybe he has cancer. We don't know yet, but yes, prayers for Bruce, healing light for Bruce, and hopefully by next time I'll have an update on him. All right, Taco Platter, Larry Neary, nice to see you. The Chosen One, Mohammed. Anthony Nelson's not here. How's the sound, by the way? I'm using the microphone on the laptop, not the really good microphone. Surely Trump can't get reelected. Well, there you have it. I didn't bring it up, you did. Yes, well, I'm opening up a new suicide prevention website at the end of at the second week in November, and I told my webmaster, well, if Trump gets elected, the site will crash. All right. So, how's everybody's mental health doing? KSC Bailey, Jason, nice to see you. Tejas Monokar from England, yes. James D, dark Scotland, yes. Well, it's been very dark here, but we're now having sunny weather for the next 3 days. Chilly for Portland, highs in the 40s, lows in the high 30s. Richard Hott, nice to see you. Getting some thumbs up already. Yes, Jason. Tough luck, a tough week for you, Jason. What's going on? You're usually the beacon of light, the beacon of optimism. And Steve, you got the flu. I hope it's just the regular flu and not COVID. Yeah, this too shall pass, right? Rough go with the anxiety. Well, yes, there are many things you can do for anxiety. You can run, you can deep breathe, you can take medication. Lots of things. The Chosen One, nice to see you. By the way, last week we had 139 viewers at one point here, like almost doubled basically doubled the normal amount of 75. I don't know what happened. I think it's the maroon shirt. Actually, it wasn't quite double, but anyway, $5 from Taco Flatter. Nice going, Canadian money. Thank you. Yes, as KIC Bailey explains, your love offering contributions on this live chat helped me to pay the videographers and keep this channel going. I don't know if I told you last week, but we just hit 300 videos uploaded since November of 2012. So it's almost 8 years now, 300 videos, one video at a time. All right. Who else is having a rough go of anxiety? A lot of people are anxious right now with the election coming up in America. 7:04 p.m. Yeah, guess what? Well, next week we're going to basically set our clocks back, so it'll be it'll be 8 o'clock your time when we start. Prayers for Bruce. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What happened? Whoops. You guys almost disappeared. Early winter in Canada, making sure to triple my self-care? Yes. And someone with a teepee just donated something. And who was that? Richard Farrell. How's it going? Nice to see you. I think you live in Vancouver, right across the river, correct? I love your old videos back from the brink. Such inspiring stories. Yes, I haven't made one in a while. Maybe I could do a back for the brink from someone here when you guys could go ahead and you can't deal with the pain of loss. How many people can deal with the pain of loss? It is, I said, what is going on with my, hold on for a second. There we go. The number one cause of depression is loss. So Jason, what kind of loss have you had? I might have the loss of Bruce if he dies. He might be sick. He is 12 years old. I mean, he may have cancer. He is 12 years old. Whoop-de-doo. This is probably the most depressed and anxious in my whole life. I'm 45, been suffering since 16. Wow, that's a long time. Well, I had my biggest breakdown when I was at 47, if it makes you feel any better, and I got through it. Hi, everybody. Advice, please. I've been wrong, but I can't prove it. Is it best to go on my own sort of revenge or move on? What do you guys think? I'm a big believer in the Sermon on the Mount, overcome evil with good and love your enemies, but boy, that's really, really, really hard. Richard Hopp says, I don't like the fall time change, and I agree with you. All of my major breakdowns have occurred during the fall. Very difficult. By the way, have you noticed Ramana Maharshi's not on the door? This color in back of me, it looks nice, but in the dark of Oregon, it's too dark. I'm going to try a lighter color, especially yesterday when it was really cloudy. So pray, everybody, that I find the right and perfect yellow color to lift me up and to lift you guys up. Royston Tilts, mental health warrior. What happened to Steve? Who is the mental health warrior who used to be here? His first name was Steve Thompson. Steve, he had a very regular last name. Anyway, he was the original mental health warrior. Good evening, he says. Oh, I hope you guys in Douglas are in good health. Jason Mohammed says, I can't deal with loss. Who here can deal with loss? Nobody. Ava Eva, I like that. Hello from the Ukraine. All right. Speak some Russian. Oh, that's right. I can't hear you. Lazy Ranch, it's cold already today. A couple days it was 100 degrees. End of summer bums me out. I love sunshine. Yes, but you probably don't miss the 100 degrees, do you? BX Reed, nice to see you again. Hi to you. Losses really do mess with me big time, and so many of them stacking up. I think I need to do a video based on Judith Vior's book called Necessary Losses. Yeah, good idea, people. No one. My father died of cancer. He was only 59. This was years ago, but it's painful. Yeah, 59 years. Oh my goodness, that's the prime of life. Jason, I wonder why you're hurting. I think. What's his name? What's the guy who's always here from Florida? Mobius Zero. His father died of COVID just like 2 months ago. And he's probably less than 59, or probably the same age. Yes, whoop-de-doo. Best to you also. I'm hearing you. Thoughts, prayers. I'm glad you had what sounds like a good relationship with your father. Yes. Time helps the pain of loss. The chosen one. You hit the jackpot. Time is the only thing that heals loss and pain. That's what I say. Well, Richard, why don't we do Back from the Brink? Richard wants to do a video with me. Someone was just saying they like my older videos where I interview people who have been down and come up again. You're welcome to come by to my studio. We'll set a time and my videographer can come by and film you, telling your story of how you've dealt with depression and hopefully how you've made some progress. How does one forgive your father? I had to forgive him for me, yes. Well, my mother was very, very not nice to me, and I eventually had to forgive her. I feel much better. Actually, now that she's dead, I think very fondly of her, and she was really an amazing person, very bright, very independent. A lot of the really good traits I have for myself, I got from her. Yes, those Brink videos really got me loyal to DB, this channel. Okay, Richard Farrell, you're next. You're going to be a celebrity on Pastor Doug's channel. Hello, Marina Black here. I remember you from last week. Nice to see you. Charles Bronson, nice to see you too. Suzanne Mowat, nice to see you again. Good luck with yellow. I had 12 shades behind a picture trying to make up my mind. The hardest shade to pick, according to my designer daughter-in-law, soon to be ex. Whoops. Well, I hope you still maintain a good relationship. Yes, there are so many shades of yellow. Oh my God, you ever heard the movie or the book 50 Shades of Grey? 50 Shades of Yellow. Hey, Ann C is here. Shirley K, we elders have to stick together. I'm 71, going on 72. Shirley K is probably a little older than I am. I know that Ann C is 83, and I know that also in her 70s is, who is she? Come on, tell me. The gal from Los Angeles who's clean and sober. I'm blocking her name. Could someone remind me of her? The nice lady from LA who's always telling us about her sobriety, and I'm just Madge. There we are. Madge. Gisela Allegrini. Nice to see you. Mindfulness Alaska University wants to honor you soon. We'd like to invite you to speak with the students via Zoom. We also want to present you an honorary degree for all you've done for CASA. Well, I'll take an honorary degree. Yeah, I never got my PhD. Give me a PhD. That would be great. Let me know when you want to do a Zoom conference. I had a clock yesterday. It was very time consuming. That's a Jason Clulo joke. You've got your serious issues with your mother, KIC Bailey? Join the club. Yeah, it's tough. Lajiva Uskuplik. Hello, Mr. Bloch. I've had a question. Last 2 weeks, I'm anxious and depressed. Can it be a relapse? Even though I'm taking an antidepressant, how to cope with this horrible feeling? Yeah, even if you're taking an antidepressant, you can have your dips. How do you cope with the feeling? You go ahead and use the tools and coping strategies you learned. If you send me your email address, I'll send this to you if I can reach the darn thing. My whole office has been turned upside down. Here we go, right here. Email me, douglasblog@gmail.com. These are all the different things you can to deal with the pain of depression and anxiety. Here are some little nice drawings or images. Physical self-care, social support, mental emotional self-care, spiritual connection, lifestyle habits. There's about 45 things here. So when you have a relapse, when you have a dip, use the same tools you used before. Exercise, prayer, meditation, counseling, medication, right? All these tools that you've used in the past, you just take out your toolbox and you start to use them again. Hello, sir. Can I ask, do you see any medication? You have to use any medication myself? Yeah, I take Wellbutrin for my depression, and I take something called Lamictal because I've been diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder. Hey, Anthony and Mohammed have connected. Pedar Shields from Ireland. Nice to see you. Thank you for your generous contribution. Pedar is becoming one of our most generous contributors. Speaking of which, where is Robert? I'm going to send him a text right now. Robert Jenkins. He's been having a tough go of it. Doug Stewart. Doug here. I'd like to thank you for your help in dealing with the tremors that I was experiencing due to medication I was prescribed. I don't know what I did, but thank you. You're welcome. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Thank you. I love that joke. I wish I could say this too shall pass for my severe tinnitus. Oh my God. Yes, I know people have had that. That's a really difficult thing to deal with. Yep, it's 7 p.m. It used to be 8. Guess what? It'll be on at 8 tomorrow, Pedar. We're doing setting our clocks back next week. Cardio is the best for anxiety, says Richard Farrell. I agree. This is a joke. Hope you guys like it. I wish I was added in, then I could be paired with you. Don't quite get it. You can let me know. Kelly Burns, Lamictal has been great for me. Nice to see you. Okay, what are we doing? Why am I looking at my phone? I don't know. I wanted to find a joke. Crystal A. Davis, hello Douglas. Hello to you all. Very nice. Nice encouragement, Shirley K. I keep trying to believe that I just realized I'm really still in the tunnel, not out the other side. Absolutely. Edith Edgar has a new book out called The Gift. Wow, thank you. Yeah, I have a book called The Choice. My dog hasn't got a nose. How does he smell? Awful. I kind of get it. It's been tough. You haven't left your bed? Well, I'm glad you're with us. Fall season kills me. Well, say something different. You know, thou, the power of the tongue, the power of your words have the ability to uplift you or bring you down. So instead of saying this fall season kills me, saying I don't prefer the fall season, but I'm coping with it. Can you say that, Mohammed? I'm going to actually write that down. I don't prefer the fall season, but I am coping with it. That's what you should say, because words have power. If you say the fall is killing me, you're giving your body a message that being in the fall is making the body sick. So, does that make sense? I don't prefer the fall season, but I'm coping with it. That's what I'd like you to say. J.K. Larson 1, nice to see you. Today was spent ruminating on toxic friendship. Now I can't stop thinking about them. I just want to forget it. Well, turn your attention to something else. Focus on the nice people here. Also, a brisk run will help take the mind off of obsessions. Oh, in RNA, we have adenine A that forms a base pair with uracil U. You're right. That's right. Biochemistry. Thank you for basically explaining that to me. All right. Every time I sit and work, I think of forgiving everyone and practice unconditional love. That's a beautiful thing to do. You must maintain your hope and faith, Kay Bailey. I know it isn't always easy. Keep your eye on something wonderful you will do when you feel better. Beautiful words. So where is Madge anyway? Not here. And where is Robert Jenkins? That's what I was going to do. I'm going to text Robert Jenkins right now. Okay, here we go. Robert. Here he is, Robert Jenkins. Hi there. We miss you at the live chat. Period. Let us know how you're doing. Period. Thanks. Period. Douglas. Period. And there it is. I just sent Robert a text, which you can't even read. Well, I guess not. But anyway, I wished him well. Maybe he'll basically chime in soon. Long, deep breathing is great for anxiety. Say Tejas Monacar. It certainly is. All right. What else do we have to think? Say here. Any questions about mental health recovery? Remember, we're not diagnosing or treating here. We're just creating community and giving you information. 10 Nirvana. Today was a pretty normal day, but I always ruin it by overthinking about my future in relationships. Yep. So when that happens, say cancel. Shift your attention to something else. Rational motive therapy for grief and loss. I didn't know that was helpful, Charles. Yeah, well, that's about, getting rid of, irrational beliefs. Let's all go to the beach and bonfire. Sounds nice, Charles. I've had a lot of one-sided and toxic friendships in my life. It took me a long time to let go of those people and find new friends. Well, I'm glad you did it. Oh, Giselle did something very funny. Will Wellbutrin help with GAD and does it often cause insomnia? Different drugs have different side effects for different people. That's all I can tell you. So you may want to talk to your doctor. I have kleptomania. When it gets bad, I take something for it. That's very nice. Giselle, how about this? You know what wrong with kleptomaniacs? They take things literally. All right, 2 jokes about kleptomaniacs. Exercise is good and so is nature, says Pedar Shields. Absolutely. How wonderful that you connect with Muhammad. Yes. Anthony Muhammad are what I call buddies, and they're coaching buddies, mutually supportive of each other. You're in South Africa, John Cavillan? I thought you were in the UK. Going into summer, sunshine makes me happy. That's right. You're going to summer, we're going to winter. Well, yes, less sunlight. Of course, you got to all take your vitamin D and you got to all have your light boxes, right? They've done studies here at the University of Health Sciences University, Oregon Health Sciences University. Lack of light stimulating the pineal gland can make you more depressed during the summer. You need to get outside as much as possible. You're right, Annette L., even during the winter, especially in the early morning. Hello, thanks to you, a lot of blind spots became bright and clear. Thanks to you. Well, thank you. Leslie. Dobrochozy. Sounds like that could be from Poland or somewhere. You've already come so far, you won't give up now? That's right. Having tinnitus and depression is a nightmare that never ends. Well, one of my clients had tinnitus and somehow he got over it, but I don't know how. I'll give him a call. Maybe I'll do some looking up for you. 23 after the hour, we've only had two, donations. Let's see if we can get a couple more. That would be really helpful. I have a lot of bills to pay this week, or I should say a lot of editors for my new book. There's a Madeline Roy. Hi everyone, 134 days sober, 150 meetings, increased Prozac to 40 milligrams. Think depression is getting better with Prozac. Love manage. Boy, you're going to over 1 meeting a day. Good for you. I wish I put you in touch with my friend Noah. He's really having a hard time. All right, what have I done here? Whoops. We supposedly got some jokes in this book. Oh, I have not gotten any new clothes since about 2016, and my assistant was here. She was giving some recommendations. I said, by the way, have you ever wondered where fleas get their clothes? And my assistant said, no, where? I said, well, fleas get their clothes at the flea market. Kind of obvious, don't you think? All right, what do you think about that joke? Yeah, I think the tinnitus just went away, but I need to give him a call anyway, check in on him. Things I will sell, scripture says in Ezekiel 38, Israel will be at peace with no bars and gates. That would be nice. God is love. God bless you, especially to Doe. I guess that's me, huh? Luisa Chavez, thank you very much. Lazy Iran says, last week I fixed a leaky gas propane regulator. Wow, I had a problem with my car by myself. You are amazing. My ex told me I was too stupid to do things. Guess he was wrong. Feels good to do it myself and have it work. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Marion, go look up Julian Callan Hill on YouTube. Good tinnitus advice. You got that, James? Marion? Marina? You should do that. Absolutely. Sounds like he's got some good stuff there. Am I familiar with the Serenity Prayer? Oh, yes. I've been familiar with it for the last 60 years. $73 people. Let's see if we can make it to 80. Madame Loy is giving her email address for the woman to contact her. I'm not quite sure which woman. Okay, nobody laughed at my joke. A duck went in and bought something from the store. She said to the retailer, put it on my bill. I sold my vacuum cleaner today. It was just gathering dust. Okay, and this is my favorite. An elephant is sitting in the therapist's office and says, Doc, I tell you, sometimes I think people are trying to ignore me. I love that one. All right. By the way, working in a mirror factory is something I can see myself doing. All right, what was a good joke? I told 4 of them. Hope peace will prevail. We are so tired. People are losing their minds in Gaza. I bet they are. Hey, Douglas, I try to remain present constantly. If I let my mind wander, it goes into rumination. Absolutely. The first joke was funny. Well, let me see. What was the first joke? I'm risking to have more panic attacks and depersonalizations. What can I do? Well, you should go ahead and work with a mental health professional. Panic attacks can be treated using medication and cognitive behavioral therapy. Depersonalization, that's tougher. My friends tell me they just have to kind of watch it and not react to it. Don't fight it or invite it, is what they say. I always wanted to be a plumber, but it was just a pipe dream. Thank you, Jason, one of my favorites. Oh, am I familiar with the Serenity Prayer? Absolutely. I first saw it when I was 11 years old. I was getting my hair cut by Sal Maltese in New York, where I grew up, and I looked over his chair and it said, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I said, wow, that's cool. That's pretty wise. Little did I know when I was 11 years old that is the prayer of Alcoholics Anonymous, and obviously he is a recovering alcoholic. Had no idea that my hair cutter or my barber was a recovering alcoholic, but that's where I first saw the Serenity Prayer. I've written about it. It's in my books. Maybe I'll do a video on it. That'd be cool. By the way, I just said I was going to do a video on something. Oh, loss. That's right. Loss and the Serenity Prayer. Put that in my brain if I could get I'll get a pen. I'll get a Post-it note. Okay, $20.20. Thank you so much. Is that given, Randy? Yes, it is. Thank you, my friend. It's been rough lately. Douglas, thank you for the This Too Shall Pass video. I forgot the exact title. It's called 4 Words That Can Save Your Life. And for pointing me to silent unity, yes, one, here, I'll post the number, but let me, it was loss and Serenity Prayer. Yeah. All right. So thank you for that, Given Randy. Thank you so much for that donation. Really, really appreciate it. Pedar Shield says the world needs to turn back to God. Lots of hate, yes. In the world, yes. There's love too, but not enough, yes. Okay, the first stroke, you'll have to retell it to me. Right, we've got some more people here. Yep, nice donation given, Randy. Seems a lot of people have had it tough lately. It's been tough, you know. It's been a tough year, 2020. Wow, COVID and, you know, racial strife in the United States and fires and hurricanes. It seems like these are the latter days. So, a guy walks into a bar, says Jay Dixon, Al, classmate of mine told that one every single day. It wasn't funny after a few days. He told me it the whole year. Oh, so a guy walks into a bar, ow. Okay. Now I got what you're saying. Oh, that's not even that funny. You know, a perfectionist walked into a bar. Evidently, it wasn't set high enough. Now that's funny. A perfectionist walked into a bar. Evidently, it wasn't set high enough. Yes, Jason, a lot of people have it tough. 99 people watching, please hit the thumbs up. Wow. Are you sure we have 99 people watching? Let me check. 102. My God, we've hit 100 for the last 2 weeks. Isn't that wonderful? Hey, you guys tuning in. This is my live chat. I've been doing it every Sunday for the past 3 years, since 2017, actually 4 years. This is a place where people can come together in community to share their stories of recovery, mental health recovery, and it's a place to get information, not only just from me, but from the people here. Please ask me any question you want on mental health recovery, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder. Thank you, LB. We have donations, as you can see, that help support this channel. Free will, love offering donations, and this is a channel of hope and healing, information and tools to help you recover from any mental health disorder you may have. Thank you very much for tuning in, and let's get back to answering some questions. That was my 30-minute advertisement, or it's really not an ad, just overview. How's that? Welcome to the new people, says Jason Cole. Yes, welcome. A dog limps in a bar with his front leg bandaged, says, I'm looking for the man who shot my paw. Yep, I've heard that one. Dr. K. Goodley, remedy of OCD regarding book passages, sharpening pencil books. Whoops, this is, you guys are going so fast and I can't, my screen is not, there we are. Yes, Yes, thank you, David Durango. Remedy of OCD regarding book pages, sharpening pencil, book spots, and marks. There's a book that I recommend to you. First of all, make sure you're under the care of a mental health professional. And there's a book on OCD called Brain Lock by Jeffrey Schwartz. All right, and it's Brain Lock, not Brain Lock, Doug. There we go. All right, so for the person who has OCD, check out that book and find a good mental health professional like a CBD person. Why do cows have hooves? Because they lack toes. Oh my God, that was bad. Drayton, I'm in a bad mood, so I'm just going to witness the feelings as they come up and let them be. That's very good. Again, don't fight them or invite them. Don't fight them or feed them. When you have a negative thought coming in, don't grab onto it. Don't push it away. Just watch it go by like a leaf going down by a river or clouds going overhead. It's called mindfulness. All right. What did the monkey say when the lawnmower ran over his tail? It won't be long now. These are really bad. They're dad jokes. I have a good friend who is a teacher teaching from home, and his students are thriving while others seem to have issues with home teaching. Well, good. That's great. All right. I'm just looking at you. Beth Miller, nice to see you. Hope you're well. Update. It looks like my new therapist is working out pretty well. Isn't that good? Beth wrote me she was having a really hard time. But having a therapist is like worth its weight in gold. I have dealt with it all my life, trauma. So as Edith Elgar says, I walk through the valley of death, but I do not camp there. So I walk through the darkness. I must make sure I learn and then climb out. John Gafillion, that's exactly what I said in my video called Your Pain is Not Forever. You should watch that, okay? About walking through the valley of death. It's called My Pain is Not Forever. My new video, one of my new videos. All right, and some nice person left 300. Your video is so helpful, Doug. Can't thank you enough. God bless you. Tejas Monoclar. What is that currency? It's certainly not dollars. It must be where you live, Tejas. Whatever it's worth, whatever the, what do you call it? The exchange rate is, I thank you for your thought. But tell me what it is. Someone can look it up and tell me how much it translates into US dollars, or maybe I'll just find out. What did the Indian say when his dog fell over the cliff? Doggone. Why Indian? Why not just anybody? All right. White Trash Trucker says he's got an OCD recovery channel. We'll see what it says. All right. This too shall pass bracelet is truly helping me every day. Yes. Excellent. Hey, nice to see you, Mark Goulding. Azra says, hi, good morning. How are you? Yep, well, pretty good. Oh, my God. Okay, so now that we've got 100 people here, or 92, whatever, again, I need to let you know that my... come on, let's go here. There we are. Let's go to albums. Okay, my darling cat Bruce is now in a vet hospital. He has not eaten and he has not drunk anything for the last 36 hours. No one knows what's wrong. He might have cancer. They don't know. They're going to do diagnostic tests. Hydrate himself. Please send your prayers to Bruce Bloch. We've had him for 8 years. He used to be a member of our support groups. He's a being love and light, and send him love. That would be really appreciative. I'm going to call Silent Unity later on. Thank you. All right, VC, okay for now, alone and lonesome. Yes, being lonely is a really horrible feeling. I know what that's like. All right. And here is Pedar Shields, 50 euros. My God, you are the most generous person on this whole live chat channel. The patrons say, thank you so much for the 50 euros. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your wise words, your hope, and your support of this station. Really appreciate it. Go Bruce, says Kingsley McCory. Giselle Allegrini, sending prayers to the cat. Thank you so much, you guys. Mark Goulding says, hi Douglas, thank you, and just brought both your books. I love them. Welcome. We'll continue to support. And Mark Goulding, what books have you gotten? One is probably Healing from Depression. What's the other one? Bruce is beautiful, isn't he? Although one of my daughter-in-law said that's the ugliest cat I've ever seen, but he's not. Okay. Yes, that's okay. You know, Bruce is going to come back. He's come back other times, and if he doesn't, well, it was his time. You know, I'm trying to make peace with death. Now, I don't plan on, dying soon, but I've seen a lot of people in their 60s and 70s. I'm 71, and, what do people think about, are people well, maybe a lot of you don't think about it, but people in the 70s, like me and Madge and Ansi, who's 83, and Shirley Kay, what do you guys think about accepting death? It's a hard thing for me, I'm like the Dylan Thomas poem, go raging into that good night. I don't really want to just lie down. I have too much else to do on this planet. So hopefully I'll get to accomplish what I need to accomplish, and then I guess I can let go. All right. CBT therapy is too expensive, but your videos provide us free text. Really help you. Thank you. And there's, of course, Dr. Key Googly. There's so many videos on CBT. Oh my God, CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Okay, and where is Sana? We need to say hello to her. White Trash Trucker. Doug, you're awesome. Thanks to you. That's a strange name, White Trash Trucker. Very, very creative. Rupees. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to go ahead and look at the rupees conversion. All right. You don't have any power to study, Asra? Well, if you're depressed, go get some help. $1.84. Well, there you have it. Okay. Hey, it's the thought that counts. It's not $2,000. That'll be absurd. Okay, Son Ismail. Oh, good to hear from you again from Denmark. Yes, I've been in therapy. I've been on anxiety meds. I'm not sure they can keep living like this, though. 15 months of depression, anxiety. I feel doomed. You're not doomed, Son Ismail. You have to look at my last two videos. Your pain is not forever, and this too shall pass. So, Sana, hang in there. You will get better. Keep showing up every week. And in terms of prayers, thank you, Ann C. Here we go. Silent Unity. This is for Sana and anybody else who needs prayer support. If I can only spell, right? One 816 969 969 2000. Okay, there we go. So, Bruce is beautiful. I'm praying for him. I sure hope he recovers. I know it hurts. My amazing border collie is getting old and losing his spark. Makes me sad. Absolutely. Pets are like children, In my new book and website on surviving suicidal pain, I say that one of the main things that keeps people on the planet when they feel like all is lost is their pets. I can tell you so many people who are going to take their own life and at the last second turned around because they realized their pet needed them. Don't you think? Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Our pets are precious. Oh, it's called the Self-Care Activities Chart, and you can get a copy of my poster. Just send me an email, Beth. I gotta see if I can. If not, I'll just type it in, but here we go. DouglasBloch at gmail.com. First and last name, all lowercase, gmail.com. Send me the email. You'll get a poster. You love life so much. I don't want to be over. I know I'm 83, but I'm a young 71. So, Ansi, how do you do at 83? How's your body going? I don't want to be old and have infirmities, but you seem to be, I don't know. I don't know you at all, but you seem to be pretty chipper. Heading out, Taco Platter, you're one of the original live chatters. You're loyal as can be. Always nice to see you. Anyone here had a breakdown and then fully recovered? Well, here. When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop, A Survivor's Guide to Overcoming Anxiety and Clinical Depression. This is it's now recorded as an audiobook. I'll play an excerpt for you next week, but it is going to be up on Audible and Amazon and Apple once the publisher gets it out there. So we will be in touch. I'll let you know. But yes, I've had 4 breakdowns and recovered, and so has many people here. You can heal from depression. Abbas Girl, where's Abbas Girl? Oh my God, you haven't been here for a bit. Thank you. I'm heartbroken right now. I came here to better understand what he goes through. You all are awesome. Remembering depression is what happens to you, not who you are. That's right, Abbas Girl. I missed your comment. What happened? Do you have a friend who's depressed? Depression kills people, not necessarily that people kill themselves. Very, 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 very astute point. Yes, it does. All right. So, Abbas Girl, I'm trying to find your comment. Beth Miller, did you get my information? Send me an email and you'll get that poster. Oh, thank you for your donation, Sana Ismail. Really appreciate it. You're right, Jay Corinne. Depression does kill people. Life is hard and almost too much to handle. My boyfriend who suffers from depression and anxiety, well, he just broke up with. Yeah, wow. You bought my book, Words That Heal the Blues, and then When Going Through Hell, Don't Stop? Wow. Very few people have that book, Words That Heal the Blues. I hope you liked it. It's a beautiful book. Is there no end to this hopelessness? Wow, VC. What a profound question. Yes, there is, but it doesn't feel like it. That's what hopelessness means. But your brain is tricking you. It's telling you there's no hope. It's telling you you're never going to get it better, but you can and you will. My new site's going to go live, but I'm going to give you a special link you can get to it. It's called survivingsp.wpengine.com. Go to that website. You'll see a lot of stuff I have about how to regain hope. All right. So what was I going to ask? Yeah, please go to my website. It's going to be live in just a couple of weeks. But I wanted to address something that somebody said, and I'm trying to remember. Yeah, remember that depression lies. I sometimes yell out loud, "You're lying. Shut up." Thank you, Shirley K. By the way, there's a new show on Netflix that my chess player best friend likes. It's called The Queen's Gambit. It's supposed to be very good. Anybody know it? Oh, that's one I want to ask you, Ann C. You're 83. How's your memory? And how's your physical health? So far, at 71, my mind is still as sharp as it was at 21. But, that doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. Okay, yes. KIC Bailey says, identifying with depression, yes, it is not who you are, it's what you're suffering from. It's your condition, not your identity. Schizophrenia, not your condition, not your identity, it's your condition. Manic depression, not your identity, it's your condition. These are not who we are. Richard Fowler says, I had a long breakdown and I came back better. Thank you, Richard. And that's what you're going to talk about on Back from the Brink. Will you please email me? Richard, I want to get in touch with you so we can do a video, please. I'd give out my phone number, but it's a little bit too personal, but you know how to get a hold of me, Richard. DouglasBloch@gmail.com. Richard Farrell and I are going to do a video, and you guys are all going to see it. DouglasBloch@gmail.com. Richard, send me a text or an email. Well, you can't send me a text, you don't know my number. Email me, and we'll make arrangements for you to tell your story, a breakdown and breakthrough soon enough. Everybody should watch Afterlife. Is about a man whose wife dies, but he only lives for his dog. Well, there you have it. Mark Goulding, I brought When Going Through Hell and Healing from Depression. As you know, Mark Goulding, When Going Through Hell has been incorporated into Healing from Depression, but it still has some stuff that the latter doesn't have. They're both wonderful books. And again, Jay Corinne, you're right. Depression can be fatal. Thank you, Richard Farrell. I can't wait to do that video with you. I've not done a Back from the Brink video in probably months, maybe not since COVID. K. Ravi Shankar every day goes to my videos and just says, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, keep thanking. And Afterlife is a wonderful show. You watch it twice. And Teresa Santos, LCSW, licensed clinical social worker. Nice to have you on board. Do you recommend a brain scan, or are they used? Well, if you think you might have some physically wrong with you, like a tutor, yes, but if it's just a tumor, but if it's garden variety depression, they're not going to see anything. I want to come back from the brink and do a Back from the Brink video. Well, maybe you're halfway back from the brink. Maybe you say I'm halfway back from the brink. COVID is making people depressed. Duh. If you go on YouTube, says Shirley, and search 478 breathing, there's a lot of versions. You may want to try a few to find out what's best. Yes, Andrew Weil suggests that. Actually, he says breathe in for 4, hold for 2, breathe out for 8, and hold for 2. There's so many variations of that. The Amazing Randy just passed at 92. Wow. Amazing. He was a magician who used to debunk Uri Geller and other paranormal stuff. Wow. Sharp to the end. That's what we should wish for ourselves, Ann C. and Madeline and Shirley. All of us are over 70. That we can be like Amazing Randy, live to be 92 and be completely on top of it till the end. Wow. And Anna Solomon, one of my favorite people, just gave her email address, animasolomon1@gmail.com. Yeah. By the way, I want to notify you guys when my ebook comes out and when my my website goes live in about 10 days. So please email me and let me know you want to be contacted when my new ebook comes out, When Going Through Hell Don't Stop, as well as my new website goes live. God, I'm too many things in my brain, huh? And The Chosen One, $4.99. Thank you very much. Appreciate your generosity. Thank you, Lord, for Douglas Bloch in our lives. Well, that's very nice. Anna Solomon, beautiful name, Anna. Solomon, he's a very wise king. I wish I had that last name. My last name is actually German. It's pronounced Bloch, but we basically call it Bloch. So when I was growing up, I was called writer's block, communist block, mental block. Hey, Teresa, beautiful name. Thank you for your beautiful contribution. And a beautiful name, Teresa's. I know a lot of Teresas in my life. They're all wonderful. Can we get T-shirts made with a Phoenix graphic and sell them to help you with your expenses? Yeah, well, you can make your own. I have one right here. I'll show you guys next time. I will show it to you next time. Maybe Shirley Cal will mail it to you, and you can mail it back. You're a trustworthy person. Let me know if you want me to do that for you. Hope you're well. Please finish painting your wall. Absolutely. Hey, GPH. My painter has just been not on, he's got a lot of things going on. He keeps putting it off, but this week he's going to finish it. Richard Hopp, Madeline, I just turned 70 at 7:37 or 77. We have the same time right now. It's only time we can possibly live. Thank you, Richard Hopp. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Yeah, Abbas girl, Jay Corinne, my ex has suffered for years and feels broken. He's not broken, he just feels broken. But yeah, it can feel that way after a long time. Sounds like a COVID vaccine is in the near future. Doug, will you get it? If Anthony Fauci says it's a good thing, I will get it. Oh, in Jesus' name, yep, that's a good thing. That's right, you and Pedar Shields are believers. I talked to my psychiatrist a week ago and she said, your mind is as sharp as ever. Unfortunately, I broke my back a year ago. Oh my goodness, I've had that back surgery, so I'm recovering from that. Man, you're a survivor. Nancy, I'm so sorry. You must have fallen, I guess. What are my thoughts on the somatic nervous system? I'm not quite sure. I think that's the same thing as the uh, parasympathetic nervous system. Let me look it up right now. I've heard the term, but don't know quite what it is. People do need to stay in touch with each other. You're absolutely right, Pedar Shields. So I'm going to look up right here, somatic nervous system, and see what it says. Isn't that nice? We have the world's knowledge at our fingertips. You guys, younger guys, don't know how lucky you've got it. The somatic nervous system is a part of the peripheral nervous system associated with voluntary control of the body movements. The skeletal muscles. Somatic means body, of course. Afferent nerves are sensory nerves, and efferent nerves are motor nerves. Excellent. So, okay, now we know what it is. Thank you. Our outer nervous system that controls our muscles and makes us move. Very nice. Thank you for teaching me that new concept. Daniel 12, knowledge shall increase. Yes. Jay Corinne, going to send you huge love hugs right now. And someone just went ahead and donated 10 euros. Thank you so much. And that's GPH for your painter. Thank you very much. Yeah, he needs to get here. But, you know, the yellow on my wall looks nice now because it's bright and sunny in Portland, but I didn't like it when it looks much brighter than it is when it's dark and gloomy out. Let me see if I can. You see how right over there it's a little lighter yellow? You can't really tell. But I'm going to switch paints in the middle of the stream. I promise you, well, I can't promise you, but hopefully by next week, you'll see it done. Thanks, Doug, for liking me. Your videos mean a lot to me. Thank you, Ravi Shankar. Anytime. Phoenix 999. I have so many friends in that exact dilemma. I do not have an answer except to have faith that things will change. And where is Phoenix 999? I love your name. Joke. Mental illness runs in my family, which is sort of weird because my parents weren't very athletic. That's good. Okay. Damn, 8 times. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I'll give that to the painter. All right. So where is Phoenix 999? I want to see his question so I can maybe answer it. All right. How should people respond to negative self-talk over long-term unemployment affected by depression? Well, if you are unemployed, I'm not sure if the unemployment is causing you depression or the depression is causing you to be unemployed. But in either case, you can say, I am attracting a job that I love. Or I am attracting a job that works for me. I am attracting the right and perfect job for my circumstances. Use affirmations, visualize what it is you want. Jay Corinne, guys, I've been to the psych ward 8 times. Every time I go in, I feel more hopeless and suicidal. Wow. You've had the experience. Jay Corinne, I've been to the psych ward 5 times, and I've been hopeless and suicidal, but I've always come out. So how are you doing right now? You should definitely email me. I'll send you some of my stuff from my new website, okay? I don't know if Jay is a woman's name, man's name. I guess it doesn't matter. But email me. I'll send you some pages from my new Surviving Suicidal Pain website. DouglasBloch@gmail.com. Keep hanging in there. I spent the first 47 years of my life in total agony. I have no idea how old you are, but it took me a while to finally get on top of it. Even now, I had a breakdown 4 years ago. So, you know, we just keep living a day at a time. Lazy Eye Ranch, he was my boyfriend, but a friend before that of 38 years. My God. Whew. Being friends with somebody for 38 years, that's impressive. All right. Please come with more videos. Well, Anna, $20. You're amazing. Thank you, Anna. Is that Anna Solomon? Where do you get these GIFs? I love them. What causes my breakdown? Breakups, loss of love. Number 1 cause of depression. That's what happens to me. Okay, and where's Manny Omega? I love it. I love it. I love you here. Mark Gilling, I'll send you an email, Doug. I would love to be notified with updates on the new book. Please do. Manny Omega. So no one's on Prozac? A lot of people are on Prozac. It looks like Madeline Roy is on Prozac. Doug's amazing. Hey, Tony Issue. Simon, do you know that Noah is in the recovery for 3 months? He's in a treatment center. Have you heard from him, or has he posted any videos? Yes, I love your surname too. Salman, what a beautiful name. Happy Chill. Douglas, I just created a playlist called Anxiety Busters. I played it this morning when I woke up. Always applying your tips to my daily life and loving the live streams. Thank you. Nice to see you here. Haven't talked to you before. Yes, Abasco, you should try to stay in contact with Noah. The best thing to do is just post stuff on his YouTube channel. I mean, I have his phone number, but I don't think he'd want me to give it out. Army Mom Tasha, Prozac made my sister a zombie. It did so for my wife. Different drugs have different impacts on people. It's all about trial and error. Well, he's in treatment and he doesn't have access to his phone or his videos, so that's why you're not going to hear from him. Who knows how he's doing, but he's definitely in a blackout right now. All right, we have 2 more minutes to a very amazing live stream. Remember, next week, all you boys and girls from America, we turn the clocks back. Goodbye daylight savings time. Goodbye 4 p.m. bike rides for me, which is my favorite time to ride. I do not care for the fall and winter. I like the summer and spring. I like the summer with the daylight. I wish we were on daylight savings times all the time, but you have to accept it. Doug's an absolute star. Thank you, Tejas Monokar. Tell me where you're from, what nationality. I love people from international folks. All right. Yeah, Abbas girl, just post stuff on his website. I was drinking battery acid, but the police charged me. You come up with the worst jokes, Jason. Jesus Martinez Jimenez. I had Prozac named Sneakers once. Interesting comment. Happy Chill. That is a great idea. I have a playlist called Happy Songs. I sing while I walk one of my dogs. The other dog doesn't like my singing. Well, too bad for him. You're from India. Well, always wanted to go there. Gisela Allegrini, where you live. I know it's a beautiful Italian name, but I think you live in the United States. Sounds like tea time. Yes, 4 o'clock. Yes, but that's when I go riding my bike. But no more, because it gets dark at 5, and I usually ride for 60 to 90 minutes. All right. So, Canada. Wow. I take it your relatives are from Italy. And yes, one more time. It's 1 o'clock. I need to sign off. I actually need. I have something called Depression Busters. Absolutely right. So, I need to basically call the vet, see how he's doing. But just for those of you who have not seen him yet, I want you to say a beautiful prayer for Bruce Bloch, 12 years old, been with me for years, a Persian Himalayan, purebred. I got him at the pound, probably worth about $600 new. But anyway, he is a special being. He's a very spiritually evolved cat, and we need to keep him alive at least a few more years. So God bless him, send him love. Next week I'll have a update on how Bruce is doing. And what's my favorite tea? My favorite tea is what is it? I can't even remember the name. It's pink. Oh my God, hibiscus tea, good for blood pressure. All right, so you guys take care. Let's beat depression and anxiety together. Doom or terminal gets me motivated. Yes. Remember, these are treatable conditions, and we can get through each other. And here's my three tips for mental health recovery. 1, set the intention to heal. State, I want to get better. Try to create a picture of what better looks like. Number 2, reach out for support. Nobody heals in isolation. We need other people. And 3, treat your symptoms using a combination of mutually supportive therapies like I have here. And of course, one of the main ones is going for psychiatric and counseling care, seeing a mental health professional. But in the meantime, in between office visits, you can exercise, watch your nutrition, hang out with social support, reframe your negative self-talk, meditate, pray, find purpose and meaning in life, etc., etc., etc. And remember, structure and routine keep you busy so you don't think about yourself. All right, 129 chatters. another good week. Sending love and prayers to my kitty. Thank you. I think animals have souls. Yes, I do believe that. And Bruce is a great soul, and hibiscus is a great tea. And until we meet again, I wish you the best for your mental health recovery. By the time we meet again next Sunday, it will be standard time in the United States. Adios.